Hi, Aquarius. I wasn't sure who I was going to read for up until I looked at one card. All right, so if I sound very low, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get my voice back. I had a crazy holiday weekend with a big, huge, fat family. So we had a lot of fun. But now that it's over, I'm trying to regain my voice. Long story short, we're reading the first week of December for you, my beautiful Aquas. Uh, if you don't know me and you're new to my channel, I'm a little, I was going to say strange, different reader. I don't sugarcoat things. I read it as it is. It's very direct and in your face. Sorry. However, the advice is also great to listen to. The kings are the incoming energies. You are the queens, whether you're male or female, so we can see the difference of who's who. And I like to read preliminary messages as I'm talking to you. And the first card that popped out was the Ten of Cups, which means, ooh, in the bottom of the deck, I'm looking at Ace of Wands. Passionate new beginning or a passion project that you will be working with a happy team. Now, we're going to go into the first week of December and see what's going on here for you, what kind of energies you'll be dealing with. Okay. Aquarius, please, first week of December. I do before and after tarot when I do the clarifying part of this reading, which gives me a lot more details. I like it. Helps me see why with the before tarot, what led to the events for you to get this card that you currently have in your present. And I like the after tarot because it kind of like bleeds into your near future to see what's happening on. With that said, it extends the reading. Tell me if that's okay with you. If you like it, we could just take out the before portion and just do present and future. With that said, Justice has fallen out, which is a Libra energy. Maybe some of you are dealing with Libras, or this is you with Libra in your chart. This is a karma card. This is a justice card, as in quite literally legally. Maybe you're at court, and if you are, things are working out for all parties involved because this is where scales get balanced. So that's why when we say justice is here. You know why justice is here? Also, I'm a tarot lesson giver. This owl represents truth and knowledge. So does the sword. The sword is raised to either cut the bullshit out or put it down and have some peaceful conversations so you can lay your cards on the table. Justice is blind, always, because they don't know the difference between who's who, meaning unbiased. So this is karma correction. This is balancing the scales. If things were unfair before, they are now fair. They are now balancing out. Okay, if you do bad, you get bad. You do good, you get good. That's just how it works. Can I have one more for their situation? Interesting. Page of Swords. I feel like you're trying to make sense of something, Aquarius, because there's some sort of guilt, regret from the past, a little bit. And now you're just kind of like sorting through the rubble and you're trying to, for something that fell apart or something that didn't work out or something, some action that could have taken place, like, a breakup or a friendship collapse or a job collapse, or you did something harshly towards another person. There's a little bit of guilt feeling towards that. And don't say no because here it is, okay? Page of Swords. You're trying to weigh your pros and cons. I think, not weigh your pros and cons. I think you're trying to look into the situation, Aquarius. I think you're trying to stalk it out. I think you're trying to get more information to see, what the other person is doing. In regards to maybe retaliation or saying or doing something, their reaction to the way you treated them in the past. I don't know. It's in the cross position. So justice is balancing out for you, but with Page of Swords in the cross position, it's like you're stalking something kind of out, and that's the only thing that's hindering your situation here. And the reason is because of some kind of guilt and regret attached to your recent past. You're trying to find some kind of blessing in disguise into something. So I don't know if you're trying to excuse a certain situation, but it doesn't matter because justice is here. What's coming towards my beautiful Aquarius, please? Hangman, the World, the Three of Cups, and the Seven of Swords in reverse, and the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. I feel like some of you could be dealing with an Aries. Doesn't have to be. I see Sagittarius here. I see Pisces here. And then we said Libra before. The bottom of the deck with the Emperor over here and the Knight of Wands underneath that and the Three of Swords. I don't know if there was some sort of betrayal or backstab or heartache between you and this individual here that, you know, that had some sort of authority, at least over you. I don't know. Something came to the light of day. So if somebody ghosted, they came back. If somebody was cheating, it was found out. Or it will, because it's in the future position. So make no mistake. This is somebody returning to the scene of the crime. The scene of the crime being revealed. So if someone's having an affair, it's getting found out. If you lied or cheated, it will be brought to the light of day. Third party situation, celebrating some kind of news, reconciliation, the Hangman being stuck, and the World. This is a yo-yo. You're starting a new chapter, but you feel a little bit stuck because there's a third party situation that may have returned to you, or you may have returned to them. Dun dun dun, the plot thickens. All right, what is an Aquarius see coming their way? Okay, the Moon, Page of Wands, and the Ace of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay. There is a little bit of fear of the unknown for you. There is some like fear of the future. Maybe possibly having to have an honest conversation here with someone, or some, it's like dreading a conversation that needs to take place, and you know it. So how else can I fucking say it to you, Aquarius? You know what I'm talking about. Because this Ace of Swords is telling the truth. This is being lied to, but it's in the cross position. It makes me feel like this is a conversation that needs to be had, and it's just the elephant in the fucking room waiting to be had, but you're like dreading it with this Moon, because these are like secrets, things that are hidden from you, things you can't see. So you don't know how somebody feels. So you're not having this conversation. And the Page of Wands, sideways, which is telling me a lack of learning something. It's a lack of being excited about something. It's a lack of curiosity. It's what's challenging you. And I don't know if some of you are just too much that way, like you just want to run away and not be bothered. While others of you, you're wondering if it's a situation that you should even deal with at all. I mean, it will come to the surface one day, clearly. The bottom of the deck, I have the Nine of Pentacles, you being single. Five of Wands in reverse, and the Four of Pentacles. This thing that's might slightly be bothering you here, I mean, you're trying to get over it. You're trying to sweep it under the carpet, it looks like. I mean, why am I looking at the Hangman? I don't know if you're trying to make excuses here for some situation that went down in the recent past, or you're getting stuck trying to see it from the other person's perspective. But you have some challenges, and most of the challenges are the pages. Learning something, figuring something out, getting excited to move forward. It's like one of those things that like you are starting a new chapter in your life. It's just that there's this one thing that's bothering you about it. And I don't know if it's coming from your past or a person that you know or what, but we'll see. Because it looks like you're trying to get over it or past it or remove it, but it's there lingering. Because I see something going back and the Hangman. What's the advice here for Aquarius? It'll be interesting when we clarify all of this. Advice for Aquarius, please. All right, so you're going to have to take the traditional route in regards to something. Others of you, this could be talking about committing to someone or something. What's a commitment to someone or something? Marriage, institution, college, university, working your way up the ladder for your career, the Hierophant. So your advice is saying you have to take the traditional route. You have to date someone before you marry them. Eight of Pentacles, working hard towards something. Yeah, I don't know if you're trying to skip corners on something, Aquarius, or if you're trying to take like some, quirky, different type of route to an end game or to figure out a situation. And Spirit's like, no, this is going to take and require hard work, commitment, and the traditional method of doing things. So you know what that means, because that's, point blank. There's no other way for me to read that. It's pretty direct. All right? And you might have to do this on an independent level without anybody else whispering shit in your ear or telling you what to do or asking someone else for advice. You've got to do the work on your own. And if this could be in regards to, your person, having a commitment with someone, your career, your job, you get it, Let's see what the outcome is for the week. Well, hello, Lava. Queen of Wands here with Strength. And the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. As we had our preliminary message when I first started the video, we started with this card. Queen of Wands to me is fire sign. It's an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But you are my queens. So either some of you are partaking as a lover. You are the lover. You are the third party. And Strength, resisting it. Or trying to hold back. We'll see what that means when we clarify why that's here and why it's in your outcome. Others of you, it's telling you to be creative, to find your passion, right? And have the strength to persevere above all else and move forward. Wise Justice here and Page of Swords for my beautiful Aquas. Aquarius, please. Six of Pentacles. And the Queen of Swords. Well, hello, there you are. That's the kind of queen I want to see from you, because that's your natural state of affairs. That's your element. You are an air sign. And you are your best when you are your own element. So, this is you being cerebral, thoughtful, kind, caring. But you're fair. You're fair, you're balanced, and you're unbiased in this position. Someone needs your attention. Someone's begging for it. And it's saying you might need to help them. But you could be in your head about them. Someone, and this can also be financial too. Someone's asking you for money. I don't know. And you're trying to assess the situation, but you're not certain like how to go about it. Because the Page of Swords is here sideways. This is what's leading you to this place that you are now with justice. The scales balancing. Others of you might have felt like you were the one being breadcrumbed. And you were thinking about it, and now you are at this place trying to make things fair and balanced for all parties involved. All right, let's see what the After Tarot is trying to say here. After, please. Nine of Pentacles. You are single or independent. You have a lot of shit going on in your head though, Aquarius. You're really freaking out. I feel like you might be in this place where the other person has no idea what's going on in your mind. Like they think you're a happy couple, or at least that's what they want. And you, for the most part, are happy with the other person too, but there's a bunch of other shit going on in your brain. I don't know. I don't know if it's about your independence or having that breathing room to make these decisions. But you keep yourself single, and it can be because you just don't want to be in this third-party situation or get involved with it anymore. But there you are. You have all these demons in your head you're trying to struggle with. So let me see what this, and I don't know if you're trying to hide something like your past or get rid of it, But you have to address it or it's just going to keep coming back and haunting you. What is this like seven like? What is this like? Why can't I stop saying that word? It's like crazy. What is the Seven of Swords in reverse? The World, the Hangman, and the Three of Cups. Mm-hmm. The High Priestess. Somebody you haven't been talking to. You were using your strength. You're like, hi, Lion. I don't care that you're right there. It's all right. I'll take care of you in a minute. So you have had this. You do have this situation that's just sitting there, lurking in the air, and you are trying to start a new chapter. But there's this shit with this one person you're not talking to, and it's bothering you, and it's coming to the light of day. And I don't know if it's coming back or you're going back to them. You're trying to see it from a different perspective, but I don't see you. I don't know. Let's see what the After Tarot says. I see you trying to go about it in a roundabout way, and Spirit's like, you're just going to have to tackle this the normal, old, traditional way. Oh, and there it is. The Seven of Wands. Exactly what I thought. Judgment, the Knight of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Three of Swords. You feel hurt or you hurt someone. You're discerning adults. I don't need to tell you that. You know who you are. So cross-watcher, vice versa. So, you know. Three of Swords is profound pain. Look at this stabbing in the heart. Done by two people, no less. In a weird way, and I don't know if this was the eclipse for you or what it was, in a weird way, it's the universe was trying to help you to move the wheel in your life. The Wheel of Fortune was on your side. So something rushed happened, something non-committal, something flaky, an affair or something. Knight of Wands. With a Judgment, a decision that needs to be made. Seven of Wands, resisting or being very, very defensive here. So, what's coming towards you, honestly, there's going to be a lot of feelings and emotions in a situation that you're trying to analyze with your head as you normally would, but it's not so simple. It looks like you're avoiding something. You did something hasty. You made some kind of hasty decision, but you didn't make a final judgment call. But you did it because you were in pain or you caused some pain. There's going to be a second opportunity here to deal with this. You should know that, Aquarius. You're going to have options very, very soon. And this isn't the person you're not talking to currently. So, let me see what the Moon is. The Ace of Swords and the Page of Wands, please. Before. Well, there's our Queen of Wands again and the Ace of Cups. And there you are, King of Swords. So, there was a lot of passion between you and this person. And there was an opportunity for a fresh new start in love. Before. Excuse me. With someone like you. Someone who thought like you. Somebody who acted like you. Felt like you. But you didn't know. You didn't know where it was going, where it was leading, or what to do with it. So now here you are in the present time, worried about, you know, the future, or because the Moon in some parts is a fear card of the unknown, but this is also a card of being blind. Things going on behind the scenes that you're not aware of. Like, what is that person thinking? What is that person feeling? Or are they going to retaliate? What are they going to do? It's like a concern, right? And it's because there isn't a honest conversation. That's what's the challenge. It's like you're carrying on here with someone, but you're not addressing the elephant in the room once again. After Tarot, please. Moon. And in true form, Aquarius, you're like, fuck it. I will take a leap of faith. I will take a leap of faith and I will throw spaghetti up against the wall and then I'm going to see what's going to stick. Dun, dun, dun. I will shoot these bows and these arrows out into the wild. I will message back and forth with this person. I will take that risk. And we will see what happens. You're taking a risk out into the unknown. You see this person? There's nothing under his feet. He's jumping into the abyss, smelling a flower. It could care less. Meanwhile, you know that there are things going on behind the scenes or things that, you haven't discussed with your current situation. But you just move forward anyway. I don't think you could avoid it. And it mostly is geared around a serious conversation. The Hierophant and the Eight of Pentacles. And that's kind of what this reading looks like it's shaping up to be. Because 3 different decks are showing me Ace of Swords all over the friggin' place. And Strength card. Having the strength to persevere to do something. Or to restrain yourself from doing something not right. See, Ace of Swords in reverse is coming up in your advice. So it's telling me before the reason why you need to take some traditional measures. This is lying. This is withholding. This is not speaking. You can't do that. That's not just going to magically manifest for you, Aquarius. Sometimes you just got to do the friggin' work. And that's why you have the Eight of Pentacles. It's exhausting. It's annoying. It's something you don't want to do, but you have to do it. All right? For the betterment of yourself and your future and with this person. That was fast. Some of you could be dealing with a King of Pentacles. That could be a money person like your boss or something. Others of you, it's a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. Because you're sitting here waiting for some kind of result from this individual. I don't know if you're waiting for them to do something first, Aquarius, and then you're just going to feed off their actions. I don't think you should. I'll be honest with you. I really don't. I mean, like, if you ask my opinion, if you have this conversation, it will give you the upper hand. If not, you're going to allow this fucking person to, in the end, to manipulate you. That's just me. Because look at the bottom of this deck, being very defensive. I did what I did. I said what I said. Now leave me alone. Yeah, but why did you do what you do? Why did you say what you said? Tell us, and then we can understand why you're up there. You know? This is also the resisting card. And I don't know, some of you might have like dropped a relationship or walked out of something, or you're keeping some kind of flaky shit going on. I don't know. But that's your advice. That new Oracle deck is pretty cool too. I wonder what it's going to spill out for you later on as far as your advice for the Light Oracle. What is the before for Queen of Wands and Strength, please? The Hermit. And the Two of... Is that the 2 or the 3? No, that's the 3 of Pentacles. But there's only 2 people in the card. That's not fucking good. You like how I talk to myself with your cards? Kidding. The Hermit is a Virgo card. Yeah, this is a third-party situation. I think you're trying to restrain yourself from or resist from. If it's not third-party, it's something flaky. Or you feel like this person's not taking you seriously. So you're trying to make a wise decision. You're using all your knowledge from your past, your tribes, your tribulations, everything that you've been through. And the lack of collaboration with this person. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. So, and this is also saying goodbye to a third party. That's what's leading you to these events in your outcome for the week. Let's do the after, please. Third party. 2 3s is a third party for me. If not, this is talking about reconciliation or a good news of a collaboration of some kind. Let me have some more, please. You might be stuck too because you move forward with some other decision. You move forward with somebody else, even though there was something unique or interesting with your recent past person. So I'll put it in perspective of work, right? You are the boss. You really just picked a fight with a really good employee, and you know they're good, but for whatever reason you decided to do something different. You hire another person to go above them when you should have gave them the promotion, and then you realize you made a mistake. Let's put it in perspective of a romance. You jetted away from somebody from your recent past. You moved on with a new person, and now this new person, all you can do is think about your past person. If this is in regards to your friendship, you decided to concentrate on your friends, your family. Actually, you decided to consolidate everything and just concentrate on your immediate family and yourself. But then you tossed out a really good friend that was a big part of your life, and it's bothering you now. All of these are perfect examples of what I'm talking about. Yeah, but what's interesting is there's a fire sign here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And I do feel like there's two energies on the table, or you are comparing two people or two situations against one another. Because this King of Wands with the Six of Wands, which is heavy Leo energy there, this is reconciliation. This is this fire sign is coming back to you to vindicate you, validate you, and here is the Wheel of Fortune, where you're gonna get a second opportunity, second chance, because here's what's coming. Here's less surprise. Here's your advice, and there's the outcome. You're gonna get a second opportunity over here with this person because they're gonna vindicate you, validate you, and you'll be like, now what? Because they might want a reconciliation or celebrate some kind of good news with you. And it's gonna be a very difficult decision. All right, let's see what the romance angels have to say here. Romance angels, what do you say here for Aquarius? This is a long reading, longer than normal. If you need me to shorten them, tell me so. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of the holiday time together. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys went through a honeymoon phase here with somebody. Now that it's over, it's like time to pay the piper kind of feels. Or this new person that you committed to, honeymoon period's over. Now it's time to make the effort. Others of you, it's make the effort with a friendship or your person or the person in your head. Okay. Shadow and Light Oracle, please. What do you have here for Aquarius? Advice. Listen. Wow. What you trying to say there? When someone is experiencing hardships, we often like to offer our support in the form of coming up with solutions for them. However, this rarely makes them feel any better, and likewise, if you're having some issues and people try to suggest solutions to you, you might feel more agitated. Know that feeling? It's because, deep down inside, you have already thought about the different solutions. You already know what actions you will eventually take. But right now, you just want to let the painful emotions flow out of you to relieve the pressure and feel the pain. For the pain to go away, you want to feel heard. You want people to understand what you are feeling, and you need your feelings to be validated in this vulnerable situation. It is the same for other people too. They might not want to hear about your advice right now. They might just want you to listen to them. And that's why you have this beggar card, begging for attention, as we said earlier. Excuse me. This card encourages you to stop and think before you offer a solution to anybody, or when you are being offered one. When it comes to helping others, think about what they're saying and listen carefully before replying. Did you ask for advice? Did they ask you to offer any suggestions on how to resolve their issues, or did they perhaps not ask anything at all? If they didn't ask, it's highly likely that what they need is empathy. If it makes you frustrated when other people are trying to help you through giving advice, think about what it would be like for them too, and try to express this beforehand so they know how they can best help you. Some great ass advice. Listen and learn. Advice. I like that. All right. Please tell me how you guys felt about it. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one, guys.